the regional representatives for UNICEF, youth participants, representatives from the Women Crisis Center, representatives from the Empower Pacific, the Fiji Police Force Drug Unit, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Bula Binaka, and a very good morning to you all. It is an honor to be here with you all today to officially open the two-day workshop on youth leadership. Let me begin with my appreciation to our partner, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, for funding this workshop. I'd also like to thank all concerned for the organization of this workshop, which will provide our youth participants with knowledge and understanding on a wide range of topics. Ladies and gentlemen, this two-day workshop led by my Ministry of Youth and Sports and assisted by the Fiji Youth Council in partnership with UNICEF Pacific is to create awareness and guide youth in addressing a wide range of socio-economic issues faced by them during these trying times. I'm pleased to announce that similar workshops have been planned with UNICEF for the Northern, Western, and Eastern Division. I'd also like to make note of the fact that this workshop builds on the platforms where the ministry provided an opportunity to youth from all divisions to voice their opinions towards the National Youth Policy Review. The development of this policy was heavily informed by a series of consultations involving 234 representatives from youth organizations, key government ministries and agencies, and NGOs. Consultations were carried out in Suva, Nedi, Lambasa, Ruka, Rotuma, and Lakemba from November 29 to February 2020. Going through the workshop program, I appreciate the fact that the aims and objectives of the training camp align well with the ministry's mission and vision. My ministry has a strong belief in preparing young leaders to understand the wide range of life and living skills sets they need in order to be productive citizens. This is achieved through our non-formal education and our sports program. Many youths have been able to find their way in this society through the ministry's empowerment and training program, and a large number have successfully found permanent employment. Our sports program, in alignment with National Sporting Association, has seen Fiji become a strong net producer of sporting talent that we can witness across the globe. While Fiji is proud to have produced such star athletes, we also are mindful of our responsibilities on ground. The Youth Leadership Workshop, which I'm very happy to note, aims to prepare you as our young leaders to understand your roles and civic responsibilities as Fijians in a wide range of areas. And I believe this includes with the electoral process and process of government and what it means to contribute as youth towards a democracy. The workshop, I believe, will lead to the setting up of youth leaders network to develop civic leadership skills to other youths in societies, neighborhood, and youth groups. This is a working initiative, and the Ministry for Youth and Sports welcomes this, and I know it will become an important part of the wider youth development plans and programs. This workshop will provide you with the grounding and resource that will enable you to show a true demonstration of your strength as youth leaders on the ground. Now more than ever, we need our youths to look at the practical side of things, to innovate and be resourceful to get things done. True leadership, be it for youths or their elders, does not come from sitting around and waiting for things to happen or to come to them. True leadership comes with the positive and practical achievements that you can demonstrate through your application of things that you learn from workshops like this. Speaking to many Fijian youths, I can recognize those youths who show drive and are improving themselves and the lives of those around them. Many of these youths go on to become leaders and lead by example and by organizing and initiating multiple projects in their own communities. These Fijian youths with drive become agents of change. The current pandemic has shaken the foundation of the world's economics and societies. Yet, we continue to carry on. And while we carry on, we must be even more resourceful and innovative to make the most of what is around us. I'm glad to report that this past year, the Ministry, through its need-based grant programs, has initiated programs in food security, health and wellness, and in climate change resilience. And it is pleasing to note that the Ministry's monitoring of these projects are showing that our youth leaders are showing good results in using the grants to create employment opportunities and better communities. I just came back from Lavuka. I was there for 2 days, and I had the opportunity to meet around 200 youths. And I could see, and I observed the interest these individual youths have in terms of coming forward and taking up the leadership roles. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier on, Fiji has a young population. Youth between the ages of 15 to 35 makes a third of the nation's population. The Fijian government recognizes that the active engagement of youth in sustainable development effort is central to achieving the global sustainable development goals. Dear youth participants, the Fiji Affairs Government and the Ministry of Youth and Sport is committed to the establishment of the foundation for increased youth participation and achievements at all levels of the state. I would like to take some time to address you in particular. Fiji has high hopes and aspirations for its youth. And we want to provide the right conditions and resources for you, our Fijian youth, to take their rightful place in our country's affairs. I ask that you pursue self-development, to first develop your own skills, education, work ethic, even as you strive to improve the lot of others. This workshop can be a game changer. Don't let the opportunities that it provides pass you by. Ladies and gentlemen, before I finish with some concluding remarks, I would like to acknowledge that today marks World Stroke Day. This is observed on October 29th each year to provide information on the serious nature and high rates of stroke and ensure better care and support for the survivors. Fiji has been at the forefront of this awareness of the prevention and treatment of the condition, and I applaud the work of the Counter Stroke Fiji and the NCD Alliance in this area. Ladies and gentlemen, we, the Ministry of Youth and Sports, have a strong belief that youth can bring about positive social changes in the communities. No doubt. And this workshop will no doubt add to those efforts in a constructive and a dynamic manner. Once again, on your behalf, my thanks and appreciations to the UNICEF and the Fiji Youth Council and all stakeholders for organizing this workshop. To all participants, may you all have a wonderful experience at this Youth Leadership Workshop. This is an opportunity to build networks, make new friends, and share ideas and conversations that leads to better outcomes for the Fijian youths and Fiji as a nation. With these words, I now officially declare this Youth Leadership Workshop open. Thank you and good luck.